I saw this post from Fatima Khan over on X, and she's given out over 23 reasons why no one should consider converting to the religion of Islam. And there was a man that I saw as well who is apparently a prince over in one of the Arab countries that recently converted to Christianity. As well, he realized the same thing, I believe, Fatima, and many people realize if they're actually reading the Quran and if they do a little bit more study than just, oh, because the Quran says so, so therefore I'm going to follow everything that the Quran says so blindly, they'll realize that the religion of Islam is pretty much a death cult, and the one that they're worshiping, Allah, is actually Satan, not God, by the way. Little g God, Satan. And the other things, well, there's many, many things which we'll get into in just a moment. But Fatima Khan, she was part of the religion of Islam, not anymore. And if you do leave the religion of Islam, you have a target on your back. So they don't like anyone leaving the religion of Islam. And that man that I mentioned, who I think is a prince or something, I'm not too sure which country he's from. I just kind of glossed over it, but I did see it. And I also saw Community Notes made a comment about how it's not entirely factually correct, and he said it in 2024. So I'm not too sure if it's true or not. That's why I'm making that comment. But anyway, it could be true. It might not be true. Don't know. So anyway, this is why Fatima Khan decided to leave the religion of Islam. 23 reasons why. Number one, cruel to women. I'm pretty sure many people have seen the images or even the videos of Iranian women, just Afghani women, you name it. If Islam is dominant, mark my words, it is cruel to women. Cruel to gay people. Well, we already know what happens to gay people in the religion of Islam. Think 9-year-old girls are ready for sexual intercourse, Aisha. Think incest is okay. First cousin marriage. I believe it's somewhere in, I think it's the UK. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comments, but I saw this like as a fact. But apparently 51% of Pakistani Muslims in the UK have married their first cousin. Anyway, hadiths are beyond effed up, full of women breastfeeding adult men, Umar stalking Sauda when she went to the toilet, drinking camel urine, scientific and medical inaccuracies, women being beaten so badly their skin turns green, and so much more. Number 6, cruel to apostates. Zero free will for those born to Muslim parents and want to leave the religion. So, yes, if you are an apostate, see you later as well, because Muslims don't like you leaving the religion of Islam. They love trying to convert you, but you can't leave. How about that, right? That's not a religion I want to be part of. Seems like a death cult to me, doesn't it? Think mental illnesses, autism, epilepsy are jinn possessions. Basically, they're demonic. You can't have autism or epilepsy in the religion of Islam. It's not good, apparently. You need 4 male witnesses to prove a woman was raped. Where the hell would you find 4 male witnesses? Do you have any clue how impractical that is? Is okay with slavery. Islam allowed bare-breasted slave women. Muslims would sell their slave women who bore them children. Yep, how about that? Islamic marriage is hell for women. Husbands can hit their wives. Marital rape is non-existent in Islam. Your husband can take 3 or more wives without your knowledge, can divorce you by uttering talaq 3 times, whereas you're trapped in the marriage, kula, unless he agrees or an Islamic judge agrees to end your marriage. The power is not in your hands. So it's like modern-day feminists would be screwed in that regard. Calls women deficient in intelligence. female doctors and scientists. Not allowed. In Islam religion, due to menstruation, as if I effing asked for painful menstruation every effing month. So essentially, yeah, you're not allowed to menstruate because apparently wrong. And this one, just like seriously, if you are cruel to dogs, then you don't deserve to be here on this earth. Just saying, because you're going after something that is literally the most pure and innocent of creatures, and you're harming it. You're psychopathic. You don't deserve to be here. So you're cruel to dogs. You're supposed to keep dogs as pets because saliva is impure. Think of homeless pups. Bans adoption. Think of homeless kids. No clear punishment for rape, for men abusing their wives or parents abusing their kids because they think it's okay. Barbaric punishments. Chops off hands for theft, stone people for adultery. This causes problems. This is what we call Sharia, ladies and gentlemen. The abya and hijab is awful to girls with autism and ADHD. We have sensory issues. Made me feel strange about menstruation. Like I said a moment ago, not allowed to menstruate in the religion of Islam, evidently, because it's impure. It's a sin. It's blood. No. Sexualizes women for normal, everyday things that no Western girl ever experiences. Sister, don't wear abya, belts, or backpacks. We can see the outline of your torso. Sister, don't jog in public. Don't eat a banana, lollipop in public. Have some shame. Yeah, you're not allowed to do any of that. Sexualized contact between two cousins. Good grief. What is like these people, or yeah, the religion itself, what is it about cousins, man? Testimony of women is half testimony of a man. Chains women inside the house. Infantilizes adult women. You need to wail to sign off on your marriage. A mahram to accompany you when you leave the house for more than one night, etc. I effing hate Islam. I'm in charge of my life, not my dad, brother, husband, son, etc. And yet Muslims still say this religion is the best of all of the best. It is a guide for all mankind. Yeah, sure. And here is the lady that wrote this, Fatima Khan. That's what she looks like now. Like I say, free all the women, man. I say free the women, especially from the religion of Islam, and even free the men, because the men love death more than they love life. We know that. Look at this. When they shout, Allah Akbar, help me, I'm a civilian. This is the psychology of the religion of Islam, ladies and gentlemen. Very clever, isn't it? On one hand, they're the ones that cause terror. On the other hand, they go, oh, we're the victim, man. Leave us alone. Don't come after me. And how about this? Her name is Lady Justice over on X, pro-Palestinian nut job. She is basically, or not basically, she is justifying the graping of young girls because they're Jews. She goes, this is how you deal with Zionists. How many Palestinian girls have Zionists raped? Until Palestine is free from the river to the sea, Zionists cannot be made to feel comfortable anywhere. Give the Zionists a taste of their own medicine. This Zionist, you know what, got what she deserved. Man, how sick and twisted do you have to be to say something like this, right? But that, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is the religion of Islam for you. They don't care at all. They only care about themselves. They're sick, twisted, disgusting. So why anyone in the world would want to be Muslim, I don't know. I really don't know. And by the way, that's just like 23 reasons. But how about the differences between Christianity and Islam? The differences between Muhammad and Jesus. Countless examples. Countless. Muhammad says kill. Jesus says not to kill. Muhammad says it's okay to rape women. Jesus says no. Muhammad says it's okay to lie. Jesus says don't lie. Polar opposites, man. Stark differences. So much hatred in the religion of Islam. I want to show you this video while we close because I think it's important. This is showing a difference, right? You have a Palestinian man hugging an Israeli man at a festival at Tomorrowland. With the amount of hate in the world, this is important because guaranteed seeing an Israeli and a Palestinian embrace like this and show love and kindness, very rare nowadays. Very rare indeed. And if you support Israel, you're marked as a traitor, apparently. Have a watch of this. Walks up to him and says, I'm Palestinian. They share an emotional encounter. They hug each other. Look at that, man. Just, he's wearing the Israeli flag. He's got the scarf, which has been synonymous with terrorism. It's just embracing each other as brothers. So these two are showing all of us that it is possible to live in peace. You got to remove the hate and realize that we're human. But the problem is you have the religion of Islam that doesn't believe that Jews are human. So if you've got Islam in the way, you can't have peace. You're going to have war and destruction and decay. You remove Islam out of the way and you will have peace. That's the truth. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care. Be blessed. I'll see you all in the next video.